What's up, everybody? What's up? It's your host, Mike Balko, back for another episode of the Michael Balko Show. You already know the drill. Today, I am super excited to announce my guest. He is a current safety for UTSA, a 2022 NFL draft prospect, and one of the most physical defensive backs in the country. Antonio Parks, how we doing today, my man?
I'm doing good. I just get out of practice, sharpening up my tools, getting ready for this game on Saturday.
Yes, sir, man. I've not done very many in-season interviews with athletes and stuff, but I did one yesterday, and I'm doing another one today, and they're super fun because you guys are all super locked in.
Yep.
I'm just trying to just kick it back with y'all real quick. And y'all just listen, bro, focused on next week. It's lit though. It's lit though. So first and foremost, we got to rep the hometown area code. Tell us a little bit about your hometown and what makes it so unique.
Man, everything from down in that bottom, man. I starting in New Orleans, in that 504 with my mom and my dad, and then moving on to Kenner, Louisiana, right outside of the airport, and then living in River Ridge, Louisiana, staying on a little place called the Dump, and then moving down to the river parishes in Reserve, Louisiana. So all throughout that river parish, all throughout New Orleans, I'm pretty familiar face around all those areas. And growing up there, man, it made me who I am today. And it's just a great place to grow up and a great place to learn from. So, and it kind of made me who I am. And I'm proud to be from down south.
You a Saints fan?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
I'm rocking it. I'm a Saints fan too. Shout out to the boy Krishan Hogan for the free hoodie. You already know. That's what's up. Hey, maybe he gets to rep that black and gold he'll pretty soon,
Ooh, they better not do that.
Anyways, back in high school, you were a 3-star recruit coming out of East St. John High School. Yeah. You initially took your talents to Arizona. Tell us a little bit about your recruiting process and why you initially chose to play in Arizona out of high school.
Yeah, I had a great relationship with Coach Rich Rodriguez and Kelvin McGee. Two great coaches recruited me pretty heavily. And then I went on a visit and fell in love with the place, built a great relationship with the DB coach, David Lockwood. And it just was awesome, man. And it's just something that I had wanted to experience and get away from, my normal, growing up area, and just wanted to go out and do something different. And, man, I loved it there.
That's what's up. So you spent 2 years at Arizona. You played in 24 games, primarily special teams, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of what factored into your decision to transfer, and kind of why'd you pick UTSA?
Yeah, man, I just had a desire to be a every snap guy. There I was a personnel guy and was used on different packages, nickel and dime packages. Primarily because my size, and those guys over there, that's 6'2", 6'3" corners and 6'2", 6'3" safeties and 205 and 215-pound guys. So being a little guy in there, to carve out myself a role. I did a great job every year going in that fight and giving myself a great chance. But I just had a desire to just be an every snap guy. And I just wanted to take my talents elsewhere and give myself the best opportunity that I could. And during that second recruiting process, I just fell in love with UTSA staff and what they was building. And seems I made the right choice.
Yeah. What is that second recruiting process like now that you mention it? It's because obviously you have the first one out of high school. Yeah. You play for Arizona for a couple years. Mm-hmm. You go out there, you do your thing, and you actually got quite a bit of playing time considering it was your first couple years. So that's good.
Absolutely.
So kind of what is that like? Kind of how was your interest being fielded? What were some concerns, things like that?
Well, coming out of high school, high school recruits, in love with that Power 5. They just want to go to a big name and they want to, grab the biggest offer that they could. But, man, this game is really about playing, putting on the jersey every Saturday and just sitting on the sideline, that's not as cool. Mm-hmm. So the second time around, I just wanted to go to a place where I really had a chance to compete and a chance to really play, every down, every snap, not just situational guy. I just had a real desire to just do, great things. So this opportunity here, they had roles in different areas for me. I started out at corner here and then moved to safety, then played a little bit of nickel, and I'm back at free safety. So just multiple positions, looking at the personnel and different things that they did, and it was just the best fit for me. So I think it's just all about finding the best fit for you and your playing style. And I think that's what I mostly did, that second time around in my recruiting process, just finding the best fit and where I would make the most plays at. And that's what I did the second time around during that recruiting process.
Yes, sir. And like you said last time, it's worked out for you so far. Yeah. Since joining, you've been proven to be an electric athlete in that Roadrunner secondary. How did it feel, man? After all of that, to finally get the start games, make that impact on a weekly basis.
Man, it felt good. I remember just going into my first start. We was down at Texas State, first game of the season last year, and man, I was just like, dang. I mean, I came a long way. I haven't started a game since high school, and man, it just was a great feeling. Last season, and then I just took that role and just ran with it. Every play I wanted to be on top of the ball. I wanted to be where the ball was at every play. I wanted to hit guys. I wanted to be in coverage. I just wanted to be all over the field, and it just really felt good just doing it all year.
Yeah, that's what's up. What is your favorite college memory thus far and why? It can be on the field. It can be off the field. Doesn't matter. What's your favorite one so far and why?
Yeah, my college experience, I'm really around the game a lot. In off season, we hear, and then during the season, we hear all day. So I'm really a football rat. So I'm really, that's where all my great memories come from. And it'll have to be that Louisiana Tech game, going in there, forcing a fumble, getting the offense back, the ball back, and them going down and score, tying the game up. And then at the end of the game, sealing the game with an interception, just being a big-time player in a big-time game. And I think that helped shift a lot of momentum around here. And that just was one of my favorite memories that I ever had in college football.
Yes, sir. Got that place rocking.
Yes, sir.
Who's on your pregame playlist? Who you bumping to?
I'm listening to a whole lot of Rod Wave, man. He just take me to that dark space that I need to get into, and just really get my mind right. I think he just helped me sharpen up on my mental, and I just love that about listening to his music. And then when I want to get hyped, I gotta play the NBA YoungBoy. I gotta get that hype going. I gotta get that drill going. Turn on some Murder Business, get ready to get my mind right to go hit some people. And then Lil Baby, I put Lil Baby in there too. He's in the mix, and Lil Durk, mix them around. But definitely those artists are all in the rotation on game day, and even before the game on a Friday, just getting into that zone. I'm just listening to those guys, just reflecting, just getting my mind right.
Wide receivers, beware. That's a scary ass playlist, my boy. Yo. All right. Would you rather intercept a pass or make a highlight reel hit? Legal hit, obviously. You ain't talking no targeting, but like maybe one where you just like take them out. They do like a little flip or something.
Well, I do those a whole lot. I mean, I'm a whack tackling dude. I'm a chop them thigh boards. But I mean, I feel like the big hits, I'm always get to them. Interceptions is hard to come by. I think definitely interceptions, man. I think getting an interception and getting that turnover is definitely one that I probably would rather. And definitely with me, guys gonna judge me because I'm a 5'9" guy. So I definitely want to go up there and get the ball and show them what I can do and give those guys a challenge getting that ball. But when it comes to hitting, I'm going to always do that. That's going to come around. I'm going to get you a big hit a game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to see it.
Yep.
This is the hardest question I ask every single athlete. Mm-hmm. And most of them, they pretty humble about it.
Yep.
But don't be humble about it. Yep. Who is the best player you've ever played with and against? It can be in high school. It can be in college. Little gritters, don't matter, bro. Who's the best you played with and against?
The best I played with, probably Khalil Tate. Just watching that guy on the offensive side of the ball and, doing that historic year that he went on, just watching him every day in his preparation and then watching him just leading up to those big games and him just go out there and just ball. I mean, making plays that he's not even supposed to make. So that's one of the freakish, most craziest years that I ever experienced playing with a player and just watching him do his thing. And then playing against, it probably have to be Jalen Darden. That guy was he was a speedster, gave me a lot of different crazy looks and did a lot of crazy movements, and I had a good day against him, but he definitely was a guy that I was just like, whoa, he's really good.
How does your game plan kind of differ depending on the receiver you're going to face? Like you mentioned Jalen Darden, he's just a super speedy guy.
Yeah.
How does your approach change if you go against like a Mike Evans type of receiver, like just a big physical guy? Yeah. What do you do differently?
Yeah, so the speedster guys, you want to probably get yourself some cushion. Don't let them really eat it up. Play with great technique and just knowing, probably study they route combinations all throughout the week, knowing what they like to do, knowing their flavor. And knowing where they want to get you at and what they, best at. That's what you kind of do against those speedsters. And make sure you get your hands on to slow them down a bit. Mike Evans, that's the guys you want to probably give yourself a lot more cushion. Definitely bang him when he get to you, and then going up through his hands. You can go up there sometimes and take a gamble with jumping at the ball, but sometimes just let him go up there and then you go up and then you swipe through. Definitely with me being a shorter guy, that's been my my specialty. Getting the ball out on guys is just going up after they go up and then swiping through, getting those PBUs on them. And then, sometimes taking a gamble, going up and get the ball. So you do have to have a different approach to, different receivers. But I think if you do those things against a speedster and then a bigger guy, you'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Which NFL defensive backs are you studying to improve your own play style, kind of add bits and pieces from?
Yeah. Man, it's really that guy, Tyrann Mathieu, man. Him being, a 5'9" guy, and the way he move around in the secondary, man, I really, really like his game, and I really, really like to, play, kind of identical to him. Just watching the way he move in the secondary, the way he communicates, and the way he uses his body. When I go and watch him, I try to do some of those same things, and taking on blocks, sticking my head in there on run plays when I have pulling guards, and then when I do it, I just be like, dang, man, that's really crazy. That our game is probably very, very identical, and we do kind of some of the same things. Even though he far a great player, but I still like to look at him and study his game a whole lot because he remind me a lot of myself. And another guy is Quandre Diggs, a guy that went from corner, moved to safety, and he plays at a shorter style, and the way he stick his head in there, the way he get out and pass coverage. But that's the two guys that I really, really look at and really, really try to match my game after.
See a lot of Budda Baker in your play style too.
Budda Baker, he's another one that I've been peeping a little bit. I've been peeping him a little bit. He do his thing, man. But definitely Budda Baker. The way he comes up, and the way that he plays the game, yeah, you can definitely say a Budda Baker too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are your goals for not just this upcoming Saturday, but the rest of this season? What's kind of your goal personally and as a team?
Personally, man, I just want to go out there and make a lot of plays for my team, a lot of game-changing plays. I'm looking to do that a lot more, being more greedy in the secondary, going to get that ball back for the offense is something that I'm really looking to do the rest of this season. Just being a beast out there, field general, communicating with my guys, getting everybody lined up, and just really doing great things. And team aspect, I just hope we just go out there and do our job, let that triangle travel, and do, win every phase of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. Just go out there, do our job every week, and just keep on bringing it the way we're bringing it. And I think we'll be fine. But I'm definitely just looking for a lot of team success. And then also personal for me, just going out there and be greedy, just be a dog every snap that I get.
Yes, sir. UTSA currently undefeated. Super excited to see that trend continue in that direction. One last question for you, Antonio. What kind of advice can you give to those young athletes out there trying to be on that same level as you, wanting to get those offers coming out of high school? Maybe they're undersized. Maybe they're just not getting the right looks. What kind of advice can you give to those guys?
Man, find the best fit for you, man. Don't be chasing, names. Don't be chasing, coaches. If they ain't looking for you, man, don't go out there looking for them, man. Find where guys want you. Find out where you're going to carve out a great role and just go hard and work hard. That's the main thing that you got to do in this business, man. You got to really work. You got to really put that work in. You got to really just do your job. And that's all I could give to a guy, undersized, oversized. So however you is, man, whoever wants you in the best place that you fit, man, go there and dominate.
Yes, sir. Antonio Parks, ladies and gentlemen, UTSA safety. Thank you so much for hopping on the show today, my man. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. And I'm super excited. I know I can speak for everybody who listens to my show that we're all very excited to see how your future pans out for you. We're super excited to watch you the rest of this season. Yes, and, man, I wish you the best of the luck.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.